Robot1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video talking about the two latest sets in the game. And these sets are obviously Secret Slayers and Eternity Code. Now, these two sets came out relatively close together in the UK. I believe Eternity Code has been postponed still in until I think it's May in the US and all those states. And in other countries, but in Europe we have Eternity Code and Secret Slayers fully accessible to us. But I kind of wanted to talk about these two sets in general because even though Eternity Code was such a big set expected to be for us, with cards like the new dinosaur card that just destroys a dinosaur in hand, and special searches an evolution pill, or the access code Talker that can't be chained to, gains attack for up to the link rating of a monster in your graveyard, destroys cards by banishing different attribute link monsters. Link Ross, being able to use a link monster, go into itself and then create link tokens equal to the number of equal to the link arrows used to make Link Ross. And all these other cards in Eternity Code, such as like the Madolche boosting cards as well. Like, there are so many good cards in that set, but it feels like the set has been overshadowed. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today, because like we're seeing all these really cool stuff from Eternity Code. Like we're seeing the Orcust the mekk-knight Orcust. We're seeing all of these really cool cards in Eternity Code, but from tournaments going on currently, such as the Yu-Gi-Oh event that happened, I believe had like 80 something players in it, and also the PPG, we're not really seeing much of these decks, these cards, outside of maybe like the Madolche stuff, coming from Eternity Code. We haven't really seen much from these cards outside of like a few things from the set, like maybe an access code Talker here or there, or a Link Ross. Like there are only really a few cards in Eternity Code that are actually being played, and I kind of want to talk about that because it's like looking at sets in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like honestly, like 5 months ago, we all thought Eternity Code was gonna be literally one of the best sets in the game. Like literally, it had so many good cards in it, and it still does have so many good cards in it. Like literally, it has Prismatic. It has the new Ghost Girl, which is a decent new hand trap. It's basically a worse Veiler, really, but it still has potential. And there's even really good commons such as Parallel Exceed, which just summons when you link summons itself, and then summons another Parallel Exceeds from the deck. Like there's so many good cards in this set. And so many decks like the Plunder Patrol and the Ancient Warriors that are kind of, like the Ancient Warriors are kind of decent, but the Plunder Patrol, they have real potential to be meta. But we're not seeing anything really from that set. And what we're really seeing in the game right now is more from Secret Slayer. Now, obviously, Secret Slayer, it's a deck building set, and you can't really compare it to a core set in the game. So there is a kind of differences there, but let's be honest here. Looking at Secret Slayer, comparing Secret Slayer to Eternity Code, what set is considerably better to get right now? If I had to personally choose, I would probably go with Secret Slayer for the pure fact that Secret Slayer, like, even price-wise, it's got way more good cards in it. Like, looking at all the cards in Secret Slayer that I can literally just think of the top of my head, it has Researcher and Golden Lord. Those are the two most expensive cards in the set. Golden Lord being around £80, and then Researcher being around £50 in the UK. One of those pretty much pays back the entire box on its own. Maybe a few quid off here and there. And looking at the decks in general, Adamantipator and Golden Lord, they're getting the tournament results right now. Sure, they're online tournaments and everybody has access to them, but they are, in fact, getting all the tournament results. Like, Elder Lich and Adamanticators are taking up more than half the top cut spots in a load of events. Like, in the Yu-Gi-Oh event, we saw, I believe it was top 8 had 3 Elder Lich, and 2 Adamantipator in the top 8. One of the Elder Lich was a Musketeer Elder Lich, but that's kind of different. And in the PPG top 16, there was, I'm looking on my screen now, we've got 7 Elder Lich and 6 Adamanticators.
But what have we really got from Eternity Code? Well, in both these events, we did see Madolche kind of shine a bit. With in the top 16 of the PPG, we saw 2 Madolche, and the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, we saw 1 Madolche. But is that really enough to justify Eternity Code being better than Secret Slayer? Not really. Like, sure, cards from Secret Eternity Code are being played in these tournaments. Like in the Adamancipator deck, they are playing Link Ross, the Link monster that says you can summon more tokens. But that's really it. There's nothing really else in Eternity Code that has been really played outside of maybe a few of the Madolche cards, Access Code Talker, and stuff along those lines. And I'm kind of thinking about this and thinking, this set that has so many good cards, like literally, Eternity Code has so many good cards in the game. Like, it has the Fusion card that special summons a Fusion material from your deck. It has Link Ross. It has Access Code Talker. It has the mekk-knight Orcust. It has the Dinosaur. It has like so many good cards. Like even the Mermail support, even the new Atlantean support should be boosting that. It should be boosting decks like Mermails, but it's all being outshined by Secret Slayer because Elder Lich and Adamancipator are literally just dominating the meta. And that's kind of like the thing I'm thinking of here. Like, how is a set that was so good 5 months ago being outshined by literally a deck builder set that came out of nowhere? Like, literally, in Secret Slayers, there are so many staples you can get as well. You can get Upstarts, you can get Trap Trick, you can get Galaxy Cyclone, you can get Solemn Judgment. You can get all the Quirky Meru stuff for your Adamancipator decks. Like, there's just, and even Block Dragon is in that set, like a card that's just insane for Adamancipator. And I'm just looking at these two sets, and I'm like, how was something that, as I said a second ago, 5 months ago, how was something that we all thought was possibly going to be one of the best sets in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Outshined by a deck building set? Literally, like, I'm looking at the two sets, comparing the two, and I'm thinking, I would much rather buy a Secret Slayer box, get Adamancipator or Elder Lich, than buy a Eternity Code box with all these really good staple cards, with all these really good like fun get cards like Plunder Patrol, everything along those lines. But I would rather get Secret Slayers because that set is infinitely better because it's dominating the meta. And that's a thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, if the set doesn't do anything, the main set doesn't do anything, it's not going to do much in the game. And that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Like, how has a set that's so good done nothing in the last couple of online events? Like, literally, it's got Madolche. That's all I've seen that's really good from that set. Like, it's boosted Madolche. Eternity Code has only boosted Madolche. Yeah, Secret Slayers has given us Elder Lich and Adamancipator that has just is dominating the meta. It's taking up multiple top cut spots, and it's literally just going insane. Like, how is it that these two sets, how is it that Secret Slayers and Eternity Code, how is it that Secret Slayers is better than Eternity Code? How? Like, how is it that these two sets, the deck building set is better than the core set? And like, we've definitely had sets in the past where deck building sets are better than core sets. Secret Eternity is a prime example. Like Secret Eternity was the deck where we had Rune Eyes in it. We had Rune Eyes, and that set was terrible. There was nothing good in that set. It had like Clifford Monolith, and that was it. And Secrets of Eternity. And I'm looking at that set, and it's like, that set was absolute garbage. But Eternity Code, this set has so many good cards in it. This set is so amazing, yet compared to Secret Slayers, it's just not good enough. I'm comparing the two sets. I'm thinking of like the differences. Obviously, like in Secret Slayers, you get 5 cards per pack. In Eternity Code, you get 9 cards per pack. And yes, Eternity Code rares have been discontinued, but still, that doesn't change the fact that Secret Slayers is way better a set than Eternity Code, which was anticipated to be one of the best core sets. So, like, how is it that these two sets how has it that one deck building set, how is it like a deck building set has outshined a core set?
a main set that has so many insane cards in it. It has the little crocodile dinosaur. I've completely forgotten his name. It has the mekk-knight Orcust. Orcust are doing nothing with that. Like, literally, they've not in any of the top cut spots. Like, I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, how? How are these decks? It's just like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I can't believe this is a thing. How Secret Slayers has just completely outshined Eternity Code, a set that was supposed to be so good and so strong. And obviously, that I'm not saying Eternity Code is a bad set. Eternity Code is still a really good set. It has a load of good cards in it. It has a load of really cool decks in it as well, such as support for the Ancient Warriors and the Plunder Patrols. But Secret Slayers has literally just outshined it by a milestone. Like, it reminds me of Secrets of Eternity back in the day, and Secret Forces. Like, Ritual Beasts and Necrons literally just said, Secrets of Eternity, you're garbage. We're a million times better than you. But that shouldn't have happened with Eternity Code. Eternity Code is such a good set, but Secret Slayers has done the same thing. What happened back then? It's weird. It's really weird. Because, like, I know it's, like, they're two different sets, and I've said this already, but Eternity Code was something that was so sought after, was so overhyped, was so hyped back like a few months ago, when we all were like, oh, we're going to get these insane cards, we're going to have these insane combos, but Secret Slayers just came out of nowhere and like, nah, we're going to push it to the side and be 100% better. But guys, I'm just rambling now, and I really think this is really weird. And like, I personally think that Eternity Code is still a really good set, but Secret Slayers has obviously just outshined it to such a large degree. And that's kind of like why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to give my thoughts on it, because it's like, you wouldn't expect that. You wouldn't expect something that was so overhyped, so really wanted in the game, to be outshined by a deck building set. And that's kind of my thoughts and opinions on this, though, guys. This is just my idea on this. This is just what I've been thinking about Eternity Code and Secret Slayers. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Eternity Code is actually a better set than Secret Slayers? Do you think Secret Slayers is a bit overhyped, and that Adamantipator and Elwitch aren't that great overall, even though online tournaments are showing that they're taking over half top cut spots? But what's your personal thoughts, guys? Because I kind of want to I kind of just wanted to talk about this, give my thoughts and opinions on it, so that I could make a good video for you guys. But guys, that's the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to help support the channel in any way, there is a link in the description. You don't have to help. You just being here, watching the video, pressing the like button, and commenting is enough. But guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. These two sets are really good, but I can't believe Secret Slayer just outshone Eternity Code by such a large margin. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're about one. Signing out. Later all.